Hello again. This might disturb some people, and it might wake up some other people. I don't know. I have no idea if what I'm about to say is real. I have no idea if there's any truth to it, but it's definitely something that we have to sort of consider. Now, what do we know about Islam? What do we know about Muslims? Well, from what I understand is that they want the caliphate, and the caliphate is complete takeover of the world. We also know that they're relatively ruthless, and they have very little regard for human life unless it's one of their own. Now, what if the administration wanted to create a scenario that would be so repulsive that the American people would be willing to demand that gun-owning people turn in their guns? What if they created such a horrific event that it would turn the stomach of most people? I don't know. You know, I have my own thoughts as to what happened in Benghazi, and I've said that on numerous videos. I think it was a plot. It was a plan to kidnap the ambassador and to trade him for the blind sheik. The plan went off its tracks when Tyrone Woods and Glenn Doherty wouldn't obey 3 stand-down orders. When you think about it, what else explains Obama's inactions? How would he not want to know more about what happened that evening, other than maybe he was totally disgusted that he saw his plan disintegrate right in front of his own eyes? I don't know. I mean, when you look at all the little pieces of the puzzle, it's pretty scary. Why is Obama giving military-grade weapons to Egypt when Mohammed Morsi's already made it very clear that he wants to make Jerusalem the capital of Egypt? Why is he giving him F-16s? Why is he giving him 200 Bradley tanks? Why? It doesn't make any sense. But then it does make a whole lot of sense. I don't know. Nothing makes any sense anymore. Anderson Cooper played a video on his news program saying that this is what happened at Sandy Hook. This is what's going on at Sandy Hook. Yet it wasn't. He had policemen walking around drinking coffee because that wasn't Sandy Hook. But they portrayed it as being Sandy Hook. I don't know. What if the whole thing was just planned to disgust the American people? You know, Obama himself said that it's amazing that about every 3 months there's another event. And he's right. Distract, divert, to deceive. How is it that Senator Lindsey Graham can't interview or meet any of the survivors? It doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. Does it? Certainly doesn't to me. And the list of unexplained events is endless. You know, I made a video, I guess a few days ago or yesterday, about how everything that this administration does is in crisis mode. And every crisis that they create is a total failure. None of it helps the American people. Bailing out General Motors for $60 billion didn't help the American people. It helped the Chinese. Didn't help the American people. Didn't even really help the union workers. 7 out of 10 cars are now built in China from General Motors. I mean, the list of failures goes on and on and on. Yet nobody does anything to stop him. Nobody. I don't know. All I can tell you is it's really scary. It's scary for our children, and it's scary for our grandchildren. I don't think it'll continue much longer. You know, I mean, it really can't. There's just too much pressure being applied. Too many questions that are unanswered. And the sad part is there's nothing we can do. I mean, if Obama is asking top brass, if I ordered you to fire on the American people, would you do that? What kind of question is that for a sane person to ask? If he asked it. Again, we don't know. We don't even know what we don't know. And that's what's really frightening. What if? Well, I think we're all going to find out. And I think it's going to be really scary. I think the economy is going to be collapsed. There'll be riots in the streets. Martial law will be implemented. Why would a president pass an executive order to be able to initiate martial law during times of peace? Everything that they do is calculated and planned. And they execute it when they feel the need for it to be executed. And I think that time is close at hand. What do you think?